How is everyone doing today? This is Donna, and you have tuned into Life According to Donna. And today I want to talk about one of my favorite topics, which is traffic in Arizona. This may apply to anywhere, but I can tell you that I deal with this on a daily basis. So the first thing that we're going to start out with is merging 101. So I have noticed that a lot of people lack the skill to merge into traffic. So when you're trying to get on the on-ramp for the freeway, just think of the word ramp and kind of ramp up your speed. Don't try to get on the freeway going 35 miles an hour and cut out in front of a truck or a car that's going 65 or 75 miles an hour. That's probably not a smart thing to do. And if you're the cars that are on that right lane and you haven't been smart enough to move away from the entrances to the freeway, the on-ramps to the freeway, then either let the people in or get over to the next lane. You have to slow down or speed up, one of the two. You can't pace the cars that are trying to get on the freeway. Merging is so important, and I see so many people make so many really dumb mistakes trying to merge onto the freeway, or even worse, not letting people merge onto the freeway. Like, we're all in this together. So eventually that person has to get on. Don't cause an accident just because you're trying to be an ass. Second thing, and this is my biggest pet peeve, construction zone is coming up. Everyone else sees the signs way back there that say the traffic is going to merge. So we all start getting over. And then there's that person that thinks they are more important than everyone else. And so they want to try to speed up alongside the right or the left, whichever way the merging is happening. And they want to cut in front of everybody at the very front. Well, what this does is it bottlenecks. Not only that, but it causes other people to follow you to the bottleneck and causes everyone to have to wait longer to be able to merge into that one lane that's going forward. So a lot of times when I see this is happening, I just pull my truck between the two lanes as it's merging together. So that person can't get around my car and the other cars and slow traffic down. They have to actually merge over back here where we all are. And it really helps to keep that bottlenecking from happening. So try to be a courteous driver. And when you notice those signs that say traffic is going to merge, merge with everyone else. Don't try to race around to the front because you're only going to cause a bigger problem. Another thing, if you're coming up to a red light and there's no right-hand turn lane and you're going straight, if you have the opportunity to get over so that people that are going to be making a right-hand turn can go ahead and turn if the traffic allows for that. They don't have to wait for the traffic to stop and go and then turn right. That's another courteous move. Proper signaling. So we'd really like to know what you're going to do. I know I would. I would like to know if you're going to make a left or a right-hand turn in front of me. I'd like to know if you're suddenly going to stop. And so if you put those signals on, it's that little handle on the column. Up is for right, down is for left in most cases. And put your signal on to let the people behind you know which direction you're going. Now, that doesn't mean put your signal on at the county line and leave it blinking for 30 miles for the right-hand turn that you're going to make way, way, way up there. We need to know what you're going to do, but we don't need to try to anticipate it for, 10, 15, 20 miles. And if you're going to be making a right turn, let's talk about the smooth right-hand turn. So you put on your signal to let us know what you're doing, and then you're going to make your right. You're going to slow your car down and safely go around the corner. You don't have to come to a complete stop in the lane of traffic and then turn right, because that's just going to make everybody behind you stop rather than slow down. So we'd like to know where you're going. We'd like you to signal, but we'd like you to make a smooth turn if it's safe and possible. Then that brings me to tailgating. Nothing is worse than being able to see somebody like right behind you, like they are on your bumper. There is no room. If I had to come to a complete quick stop, I know you're going to end up hitting me. You should stay one, at least one, but preferably 2 car lengths behind the car in front of you. Preferably 2 car lengths behind the car in front of you. Let me see if I forgot anything. Oh, safe freeway driving. So when you're on the freeway and cars are going 75 to 80 miles an hour sometimes, and that is just a fact. So if you're on the freeway, make sure if you're going to do lane changes that you check the lane to make sure that traffic is not going to be coming over at the same time. Don't cut people off. Don't go in and out and in and out. Be safe and don't be crazy. And if you're on a motorcycle, to me, and this is just my opinion, if you're going to be lane splitting on the road, you're taking your own life into your hands, because I'm a very conscious person about motorcycle drivers. But if I don't know what you're going to do and suddenly you're going to cut in front of me or come right up on the side of me and cause me to have that reaction, it's just dangerous. I don't think you should do it. I would prefer you didn't do it around me. If you see a red Chevy truck, please don't do that near my truck. I try to give you guys plenty of room because I know that motorcycle safety is so important. You guys have a lot more to risk if you get into an accident, but at the same time, take the other drivers into consideration as well, and don't do lane splitting. And that brings me to my final courteous thing. If someone is nice and lets you over, they slow down, they let you over, they wave you over, always do the wave. It's just letting them know, thanks a lot, I appreciate it. And I think if we start to see more people start following these rules, there's going to be less accidents, less aggravated drivers, and a better and safer roadway. Thanks so much. Hope you have a good day. Sorry. And like and subscribe. And we're going to have lots more videos. Tomorrow I'm going to be talking about kids. That's going to be one of my favorite topics. Kids and the crazy things they do. Good to talk to you. Good to see you. Hope you all have a great night. Bye-bye.